Hi everyone, it's Michelle. Today's entry I'm working in Deuteronomy chapter 11 verse 22, which says, "Love the Lord your God, walk in his ways, and hold fast to him." It's just a portion of the verse when you want to read it in context, but I love that portion and I wanted to journal that. And so I'm just starting by drawing a heart that takes up the majority of the page. And now I'm going in with some white gesso. Now this white gesso is from Faber-Castell, and it is a very, very nice, smooth gesso. It dries just, magically, and is so smooth. Normally I use Liquitex clear gesso, which has a grainy texture to it when it dries, and I don't mind that so much, but in this case I wanted to use the white because I'm planning to write inside the heart, and so I wanted to cover up the Bible words on that page, just in the heart. And I know a lot of people wonder about, covering up the words in the Bible and if it's right or not. I use this Bible just for art and for journaling in, and I do have another study Bible that I use for studying, so I'm not so concerned. It's not like this is my only Bible. So I'm just spreading around the gesso there and just taking my heat tool to dry it, and it dries really fast too. So now I'm taking some distress inks, and I'm going to apply a bunch of pink colors into the center of the heart. And I'm starting with a color called Worn Lipstick. And when you're applying distress ink with the blending tool, you just want to do it in a circular motion. And I find with working with the Bible pages, you want to use an outward motion as well, so that you don't crumple the page or pull the page in and rip it. So just an outward motion or circular. And I'm just randomly applying that. I don't have any plan as to where I'm putting the pink there. And the next color that I'm going to use is called Tattered Rose. And I'm going to apply that to the edges of the heart there and just blend it into some of the middle part as well. And I will apologize here. This video I had a lot of trouble with my camera, and the first thing that went wrong is that the camera tilted, and so it's cutting off a portion of the page there, and it gets worse before it gets better. So sorry about that. I do fix it though, so hang in there. So I'm just applying that Tattered Rose there, and then I'm going to use the color Picked Raspberry, which is the third pink I'm using. And Picked Raspberry is a much brighter, almost a fluorescent pink. So I wanted to get a really bold color in there as well. And then I'm going to, for the outside of the heart, I'm going to use oranges and yellows. And the colors that I'm using there are Spiced Marmalade, Mustard Seed, and Wild Honey. And you'll see that in just a second. I'm really sorry about the camera angle. I'm going in now with the Spiced Marmalade. And I'm just putting it in 3 spots, at the bottom left and right of the heart and the top. You'll see that in just 1 second. So there's what it looks like with the yellows and oranges all done. And I had the camera quit on me as well, so just checking for bleed through there. But the camera stopped when I was doing the next portion. And so I was going to outline the heart and then write in a portion of the verse inside the heart. And the camera stopped before I realized it, and so I'm sorry that you're going to miss the part where I do the lettering inside the heart. But here's what it looks like. And basically what I did was some warped lettering where you shape the letters based on the outline that you're using. So in this case of the heart. And you just want to make the letters fit into the heart. So it doesn't matter if they're different sizes. And you get this kind of look. And then I'm just writing on the left there the second part of the verse. And I'm doing it backwards so that I can just get the spacing right. Just adding a little arrow. And then I'm going to write the third part of the verse on the right-hand side. And I add an arrow onto that side as well. And now what I'm going to do is just to add a decorative touch onto the top of the heart is I'm going along the edge and I'm doing a circle, a line, and a circle. And there's nothing really to this. I just thought of doing this pattern. And I'm basically repeating it across the edge of the heart. Different lengths, but it's just a really easy decorative touch that you can add. And now instead of underlining where the verse is on this page, which I thought would take away from the heart, I decided to just write Deuteronomy 11, verse 22 at the bottom. So you're going to get a bunch of pictures now that you can look at up closely. A couple things that I added at the end after I shut off the camera was outlining the letters on the left-hand side, just a bit darker, just to give it a bolder look. And the other thing I did was I spritzed some water onto the page, which activated the distress inks. So you can see there this kind of splotchy look, which is what I was going for. And fortunately, it didn't affect the Sharpie. I should have done it before I put the lettering on, but it was fine. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this. And if you have any questions, let me know. And I just hope you'll take care and have a great day.